I think we're recording. Hello everyone, this is John from John Hutton Golf Channel. It's just to put a little video out. A couple of you are wondering what's going on with the videos at the minute. Well, unfortunately, over the last sort of 4 or 5 days, I haven't been too well, unfortunately. Health problems, unfortunately. Um, it's a long story. Obviously, personal friends of mine and family, close family relatives know all about it. And basically just funny things going on, just lack of energy. I've been sick and all that kind of stuff, dizzy, brain fog, and everything like that. And it's been going on for donkeys. And we think we know what the problem is. Hopefully, in time, we'll get it solved. But what was I going to say? Yes, the videos. What my next one's going to be. I don't know what course I'm going to play yet. It could possibly be Rockcliffe or it could be Castle Eden. I don't know, but if and when I can get back out again, the next video I'm going to do is going to be a raffle. It's going to be a giveaway. And I haven't done any in a while because I've been doing videos back to back to back. It's part of my anti-inflammatory thing to get myself better that I've had to do. Unfortunately, the last 4 or 5 days, I physically just haven't been able to get out of bed or everything. Don't worry, it's not like COVID or anything like that. It's not that. This has been going on for years and years and years. And sometimes I just have spells of 4 or 5 days where I just can't do a damn thing. And obviously, the chronic symptoms are getting worse and stuff. And it's just something we've got to deal with, unfortunately. But what I'm going to say now is my next one is going to be one of my challenges, but this challenge is going to be a giveaway. Now, for this one, because I haven't done anything for a while, I've had a few iron-on patches and stuff left with my t-shirts and everything for giveaways. So what I've done this time is sort of like a limited edition sort of shirt where I've put on things that remind us of sort of when I was a kid in the 90s. So I've done a few little things, put them on. I've got a t-shirt to give away, and I'm also going to give away a towel. I don't know what course, like I say, it could be Rockcliffe, it could be Castle Eden. But if anybody wants to be in the raffle, please do so quickly, because I don't know, it could be tomorrow I could get on the course, it could be a few days, I just don't know. But the next course that I play, I will do a giveaway. In fact, no. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll leave. If I'm out tomorrow, we'll leave that one out for now because I haven't played for a while, so I might be a little bit rusty. We'll do the one following that. So if I get out tomorrow, I don't know if I will. I'm feeling a tiny bit better than what I did, but tomorrow just see if I pull round. If not, then it might have to be Monday, Tuesday. I don't know. I don't know when I'll be next out. But we'll see. I would like to do either Rockcliffe again, go to somewhere like Richmond or Castle Eden or somewhere like that. And yeah, so like I say, the raffles I usually do is I draw numbers. Sometimes numbers sort of 75 to 100, 102, depending on how many people there is. And basically, the score I shoot is the winner. They get the giveaway. So if anyone wants to get the giveaway away, like I say, get your name down below, comment below on YouTube, or message me on Facebook to get your name into the raffle, and I'll put it in. So that's basically it. I'll show you the t-shirt that I've got, that I've done. You might be able to see it properly on the camera because it's at a close angle. But here it is. I'll just go up slowly for you so you can see it all. There we go. And if you're asking me what are the different things, I'll show you the towel as well. Normally I just do the Great Britain badge and my my shark, but it's a limited edition one, so there we go. There's my shark and the different things on there. If you're asking me what the different things are, I'll explain more in the video. But it's just things that, in like when I was reminders of a kid in the 90s. So for a kick off, Batman. I was a big fan of Batman in the 90s, the films. The first film I actually watched was the original Batman with Michael Keaton in and Jack Nicholson as the Joker. I thought that was good. I watched the cartoon Batman and all that kind of stuff. Um, I didn't have a Ghostbuster one. I've run out of Ghostbuster badges, but if I did have one, there would have been another one that would have been on. Big Ghostbuster fan. The dinosaurs for Jurassic Park. That was one of my favourite films in the 90s. Got me into dinosaurs when I was a young kid. Been fascinated with them ever since. They've basically been on the planet for, well, how long has it been now? How long were they on the, I think it was 180 million years they were on the planet for. We've literally been on the planet 100,000 years and they've been on the planet 180 million years. We're just a tiny speck compared to how long the dinosaurs have lived. And I honestly think if the dinosaurs didn't become extinct, we wouldn't be around today. You can say what you want about certain things, about the Big Bang Theory and all that, but I think if it wasn't for that meteorite, we wouldn't be here today. They'd be ruling the earth. We wouldn't be around humans. Super Mario, if anyone remembers Super Mario as a kid, that was my first ever computer game I ever had on the Super Nintendo. I don't know if any of you remember it, the little rectangular control and the little square box. And it was cartridges. Like now people are downloading them and God knows what. Well, my first one when I think I was about 6 year old when I got it. It was a cartridge, and yous who are sort of 25 and below will not know anything about this. Yous will not have a clue what it was like, man. You used to put in a cartridge and you used to have to put the power button on, and to sort of half the time when you pressed the button, the cartridge would work. It would come out a fuzzy screen and everything, and you'd have to bang the screen and everything, and bang the cartridge to get it to work and everything. And as a kid, it would took sometimes 20 minutes to try and get Super Mario's on. I had all three games. I had 1, 2, and 3 Super Mario's. But people who are my age and above will probably remember the Super Nintendo. It had two little buttons, A and B, and a little square pad, and that was it. Now everyone's, they're going on the keyboards and joysticks and God knows what. Well, we just had little keypads and everything. And my dad remembers the what do you call it, man? I've forgotten how to begin with an A. Atari, that was it. He remembers the old Atari, and his first game was ping pong. And all it was like a square bar on either side for two players and just knocking the ball side to side like that. You're going across like that. And my dad remembers that. I don't remember the Atari. I wasn't about for the Atari, but the Super Nintendo, I certainly remember it. And it was 2D, and you could only go one direction, jump up, and yeah. So that was an influence for me there. I thought it was great. And now people are playing on the PlayStation. Is it PlayStation 6 or something now? I don't know. I don't know about the latest things. I've got a PlayStation 4. I hardly ever played on it. But yeah, my dad remembers that, the Atari, and I remember the Super Nintendo. So yeah, that was one of my first games, and I loved it, to be honest. I absolutely loved it. And if I knew where it was now, I'd probably still play it. But yeah, those cartridges, man, I have no idea. Big bloody cartridge like that, and you had to slip it in. So yeah. Spider-Man, again, another one of my superheroes that I liked. Not as much as Batman, because Batman's just a bloke in a suit, to be honest. That's why I like Batman so much. He's an ordinary bloke, but Spider-Man, he's just sort of like an ordinary bloke, apart from eating spring webs about. So yeah, Spider-Man's another one of my influences. The space stuff. I remember as a kid, my first time properly to Florida that I can remember, about 7-year-old, in Florida. Was it Cape Coral? Was it Cape Coral? Yeah, Cape Coral, and about half an hour away was Cape Kennedy, where all the space shuttles went. That's where in 1969, that's where the moon landing happened. Well, the so-called moon landing happened. I don't know what you think about it, but I've got my own theories about that. But I saw a spaceship go up to space and everything. I remember I was about 7-year-old. It was 1996. I was even 7 or 8. And it's fascinated me ever since how they can get them up there. I mean, I think people have been to the moon and stuff, but I just don't think they've done it in 1969. When you don't have an automatic tin opener, it's hard to convince me that they had the technology to go up there in the moon and We don't get perfect reception now for mobile phones, so when you're 250 million miles away, how the hell are you going to get perfect reception in 1969? And it's funny how, oh, we'll go around the moon now, we're going to lose reception. Do you not think there's meteorites and stars and God knows what that's going to block the reception out as well, apart from this great big moon? You know, the moon's not actually as big as you think, you know. There's some stars and stuff that are quite big, and all these other things, rocks and stuff that are floating about. Do you not think, if we can't get perfect reception now on phones, how did they get it in 1969? I just don't believe any of it, to be honest. I do believe they've gone up there, but I don't believe it was in 1969. It's impossible. It's impossible. It was right in the middle of the Cold War. Obviously, they were fighting each other over who was who, and you know. But that influenced us, and it got me interested to think, you know, what is out there? Is there other life forms out there? We just don't know. We don't know. I mean, the galaxy just it's growing, and sort of, what was it, 100,000 miles a second? It's just growing and growing and growing and growing. We can't be the only planet that's got life on it. We can't be somewhere out there that we can't be the only life form. We're never going to find out. We're never going to find out, because there's probably planets we know about the solar system, and there's 8 planets we know about, including ours. But there'll be hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of planets that we don't need, that we can't even comprehend. We can't comprehend what's out there. And I don't think we're the only life form about. I think somewhere out there is life. Just I don't think we're ever gonna live to see it. I don't think anyone's gonna live to see it. I don't think technology will ever get to the point where we'll be able to know if there's alien life forms out there. I don't know. I don't know. But one thing's for sure is we can't be the only ones here. If there's life on this planet, there's got to be life somewhere else. There's got to be. Just the law of averages is just, it's too big to say that, you know, it's too small to say there's no other life here. You just can't say that. And Tomb Raider, again, that was another big influence. I've always been a massive Tomb Raider fan. I love, that was one of my first PlayStation games I've ever got, and ever since then, I've loved Tomb Raider, the exploring the tombs and everything. It's a bit like Indiana Jones in a way. Indiana Jones, I loved Indiana Jones. That was another big thing, and that got me into my history actually, and sort of probably must have led me on to my antiques and stuff that I did later on, because I was always a big fan of history, of archaeology and what's out there, the Egyptians and the Romans and everything. I just thought, you know, how long has our history gone back? And you know, these things are thousands and thousands of years all that we're discovering. I mean, the Egyptians go back before Christ, 2000 before Christ and stuff, and it's absolutely incredible to think what used to go on. I mean, look at the technology. I mean, Middle Ages we had now. Look at what the Egyptians had and the Romans had back then. It's absolutely unbelievable to think what they had and we didn't. But no, Tomb Raider was a big influence, and yeah, that's basically what the t-shirt is. But I'll speak more about it when I do my video, and I'll be reminiscing probably all the way through the video about the 90s, about all the music that we listened to and all the gadgets that we had and all the technology. And I remember the first time where the flat screen computer came out. I just couldn't believe it. Everyone else wasn't particularly at school, but I was fascinated, because before then we had bricks that were like this wide, and you were looking and then you saw these flat screen ones, and I was looking behind the screen like that, and I was going, how the hell did they fit all those chips and gadgets into a flat screen computer like that? You know, before they were like massive big things. I remember when the televisions were bricks like that. And it was posh. It was posh to have a video player, to have a tape recorder. I still remember the old tape recorders, and they used to get all caught up and God knows what, and it didn't last very long. And you used to pay about 20 quid each for a tape, you know. People forget. And Blockbusters would charge us sort of £4 or £5 to rent a video for 2 days. People forget about that. Now people just think people think DVDs are useless now. I still play DVDs. And yeah, the internet's took over and everything now, and it's just funny, you know. I mean, I've never been one for technology. I've never gone on with technology. But when I look, things have progressed so far, and yet I'm still behind the times. I mean, to not even know how to use a camera and stuff. I mean, that's one good thing about these videos. They've learned me how to use my video, the video on my phone and everything. But before that, I wouldn't have known how to take a film. I struggle to take pictures. I only know how to use sort of my eBay app from my selling from my previous job and everything. I haven't really adapted to technology, to be honest. I mean, I know how to get emails and how to use eBay and all this kind of stuff, and know how to use the internet, but I don't know all these complicated things that go on now, you know. And it was amazing. I remember when the phones first did the voice messaging thing, and I remember what I said at the time. Um, when I was playing cricket, somebody said, "Oh, I'll call you tonight, John." Blah, blah. I says, "All right, okay." He says, "In fact, I'll not call you. I'll send you. We'll do a video call." I said, "What, a video call? What the hell's a video call?" "Oh, we can see each other face to face on the camera." And I said to him, "Don't be so bloody stupid. The next thing you're gonna tell us is that you can get Sky, you can get Sky on the damn thing, man." What happened a few years later? Sky Go came out. He rings us up. He says, "John, you're not going to believe this is what I've got Sky on my mobile." I says, "Don't be so bloody ridiculous. You can't get Sky on a mobile. You need a big bloody satellite and all sorts to do that." And he showed me it. I couldn't believe it. I think you had to pay a fortune at the time to get it, but he had it. And it's just amazed me, technology since then. You can get Sky on your mobile. It's incredible to think now how technology's come on, and everyone now just does face-to-face calls as if it's nothing, as if it's just part of everyday life, you know. And 20 years ago, people would have said, "Don't be so bloody stupid, you cannot do that, man." 10 years ago before that, sending a bloody text message, people would have said, "Don't be so silly, you cannot do that, you can only phone each other." But it happened, didn't it? It happened. And so yeah, that's gonna be the giveaway. It's gonna be a shirt from reminding me of the time when I was a kid and everything. Lucky winner will get that. They'll also get the towel with the spaceship, with the planet on, with the Spider-Man face on, and the mushroom from Super Mario. Obviously, my Great Britain badge and the shark. That's going to be the giveaway. Anyone who wants the giveaway, please comment below and do it quick. I'm not going to do it for my first round when I come back because I'll be a bit rusty. I'll probably do it my second round. So yeah, be aware of that. It's not going to be the first one because if I get out tomorrow, I'll probably do Seaham because Seaham have got a couple of tea times left. It's either going to be Seaham or I'll have to go to High Thronston, and I wasn't a fan of High Thronston. The condition was better than what it was in August when I played the last time, but it's an open, bland, boring course, and I got round there in 2 hours and 40 minutes, which normally for a normal course I'm 3 hours 10, 3 hours and 15 minutes, and it was just flat and bland. And it wasn't flat, it was a little bit undulating, but it was very bland. And yeah, I'd rather play somewhere else. But anyway, if I have to do it, I have to do it. So this is John, John Hutton Golf Channel. Keep subscribing, keep liking. I will get back to you. I will put more videos up, I promise. I don't know if it'll be 18 holes, but I will try my damn best until I get this issue solved. Now, once I get this issue solved, I'm going to tell you now, if I get this health problem solved, which we think it is, if it's, I don't know, some sort of infection, bacteria, whatever it is, just knocking the hell out of us, I'll not be doing videos every single day because I'll be back at work. I'll be working every day, so don't be expecting me to be doing videos. I mean, I might do a couple during the week when I have my days off. I'll be wanting to do competitions. I'll be putting up, so I won't be doing full videos of competitions. I'll do the odd shot and I'll say, right, this is me at the competition stuff. But right now, I can't plan anything, so I can't plan to play competitions. I can't do anything like that. But that's one thing for the future that I want to, and I will be, if I do enter competitions and stuff, there's no way I'll do it half-heartedly. I'll be at the range. I'll be trying my damn best to improve my game, and I'll be going out there to win the competitions. It's simple as that. I had it with cricket, and now I want it with my golf. I want some sort of competitive thing where I can go out there and say, right, now I'm competing. I'm not just playing against myself or stuff, although I do take it serious against myself. I want to get out there and experience competition again. So anyway, this is John again, John Hutton Golf Channel. Keep subscribing and liking. I'll see you on the course as soon as I can. I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye.